I'm not happy about what went on January 6th, and there are a lot of questions in terms of who actually instigated what went on January 6th. I thought it was all horrible. The whole thing was horrible, and I hope that never happens again. It's really important that we do everything we can to have fair elections. So I, for example, support having a photo ID. The Democrats are against having a photo ID to vote. You got to have one to buy liquor, to get on an airplane. For a lot of things in life, you got to show photo ID. Why are you against having photo ID to vote? To me, that would make a more secure election. We can all be
because
confident.
I've worked in elections where Republican registrar voters have denied the ability of 80-year-old Lakota women in South Dakota to be able to vote because they didn't bring an ID. Are you kidding me? They made them drive 150 miles. So if you talk about election shenanigans, I've seen plenty of them. Mainly the ones I've seen have been concentrating on Republicans suppressing the vote in an attempt to make sure that the poorest of our fellow Americans are disenfranchised.
So do you think like Lakota women don't know how to have photo ID? Are you saying Lakota women aren't smart enough to have photo ID?
In many states,
I think Lakota women are smart enough to have photo ID. I don't know
well,
why
I've seen them denied the right to vote for not bringing IDs when there is no ID requirement, or at least there was not back then under South Dakota law. So yes, I have seen people that
our laws need to be equal. Everyone should be treated equally.
The very last Americans that should be their right to vote be taken away has been denied them contrary to election law.
All Americans
Greg,
should be allowed to vote.
I let you go on your conspiracy theory rant for
I don't know why
at least 5 minutes.
Why you insist on the name calling.
I just think that it is the height of irresponsibility to take the logistical weakness, and I've seen this in other states, particularly of where voter rolls are not necessarily there's people that move and they don't live there anymore and they're still on the rolls. Yes, that happens all the time. Nobody in the Democratic Party likes the fact that you have to call those people because it's a waste of time when you call people who no longer live there.
But you're happy to go and harvest their ballot, even though they don't live there anymore, right? You're happy to go pick up the ballot for the person who doesn't live there.
There has not been any organized attempt to do that. I've seen people make dumb things.
So Doss, I have a list of 16,000 people who voted twice.
I just think that
I have a list.
That what you're doing right now is tearing down people's confidence in our democratic institutions, which will only lead to one thing,
I ran a report
Greg.
of people who were registered twice and voted twice. I have the list, and I've shared it with the elections office. I've shared it.
Why don't you do a civil suit?
Don't call names
and
tell me it's a conspiracy theory when I actually have the data, and I'd be happy to give it to you.
I'd like to go on. I have a few more questions, or you could do like your 1 minute. And
I think this is kind of disintegrating. It's just,
I got you, but it was really a lot of it was just.
I mean, at this point, I don't know what the purpose of doing this is. Besides,
we could talk about individual issues.
in the name of free speech to highlight wingnuts.
I'll